Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series of doing a bunch of game bomb videos leading up to No Time to Die. Okay? And before No Time to Die comes out, I'm going to try to review all the game bomb movies leading up to No Time to Die, as well as doing a bunch of other game bomb videos. Okay? So, um, I told you in my other video, game bomb video, that I will rank the game bomb movie, and I'll tell you how I would rank them uh, by each of the actors, game bomb actor, and their movie. Okay, you know, the Joel Lazenby and his movie, rank his movie, Sean Connery, rank his all his 7, and now the Roger Moore, rank his, Pierre Bronson, rank his all his 4. And then after No Time to Die comes out, rank all 5 Daniel Craig game bomb movies. Okay, so um, now I'm on the Roger Moore, and I'm gonna rank them my personal taste, my least favorite to my most favorite of the Roger Moore. Um, so, um, so I want to know in the comment section down below, share your thoughts and opinions. Roger Moore and James Bond, and how will you rank Roger Moore and James Bond and his movie, his 7, he made 7 from Live and Let Die all the way to View to a Kill. And so give me your list in the comment section below. What is your least favorite of Roger Moore to your most favorite Roger Moore? That's the way I'm ranking each of the actors in their movies. Okay. Um. So um. So my least favorite Roger Moore James Bond movie is A View to a Kill. Okay. Um. Now I said many times that I even enjoy the bad James Bond movie. Uh, I can watch it in James Bond movie and enjoyed it, but the reason why this is uh, at the bottom for me at number 7 among the Roger Moore James Bond movie because it's bad and it's not that good. It's bad. It's plain bad. Um, he drives a car and he cut it in half and still goes. He's skiing and the Beach Boys song plays and it's still out of place. Um, the henchwoman turned from bad to good. Um, there's a couple things in this movie that I like when the elevator is on fire. And you see how James Bond escaped, him and the woman, the Bond girl escaped the fire, the elevator that caught on fire. But this is, in my opinion, easily the wicked. This one and the next one. But the best thing, in my opinion, about this one um, is the theme song. The theme song is really good. And a lot of people like the theme song. A lot of people enjoy the theme song. And I think the theme song is good. But um, they did not do Roger Moore justice in his last outing. Um, Cause there's a thing that the last movie was a James Bond actor always bad. Um, but even though the movie's bad, I can watch it and still enjoy it because I'm a big Roger Moore Game Bomb fan. I like him as a Game Bomb. And also it's a Game Bomb movie, and I like watching Game Bomb movies. And I enjoy it. But every time I watch it, I see the bad stuff in it that's not good. Um, on Rotten Tomatoes, it got 38% on the critic. The audience gave it 40%. Um, it came out um, May 22nd, 1985. Um, running time is 131 minutes. Budget 30 million. Box office 152.4 million. Okay. Um, so now, um, the next one for me, so that is number 7 for me at the bottom of the list of the Roger Moore. So for me, when I think of the word Roger Moore James Bond movie, I think of Reach or Kill. Okay. Um, okay. So what in number 6? I'm gonna go with this movie, The Man with the Golden Gun. Now, The Man with the Golden Gun, in my opinion, had a really good plot, but the problem with the movie is you got a good plot, story in the movie, but what hurt the movie is stuff that they put in the movie that hurt the movie. Like the Bond girl, is probably easily or one of the worst Bond girl ever. Um, Let me see if I remember her name. Mary Goodnight. Um, Knit-Knat. Man, just forgettable character. Henchman, Bond girl, they're horrible in this movie. Daisy Pepper come back from Live and Let Die. I was very fine and okay with him in Live and Let Die. I didn't mind him in it. A lot of people didn't like him in Live and Let Die and said that was what's wrong with Live and Let Die. For me, that was okay. But in my opinion, he shouldn't be in this movie. I was okay with him in Live and Let Die, Sheriff Daisy Pepper, but he shouldn't be in this movie. Hey, but that's something else. I didn't. Knit-Knat was boring. Uh, uh, the Mongo, Mary Goodnight, and Daisy Pepper coming back, and all these stupid things like flipping the car in the air and going onto the bridge. You're that secret agent. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. But the story is good. It's an assassin trying setting a bullet out to kill 007. But all the stuff I mentioned hurt the movie. If they would took all that stuff out and go back and refix it, the movie would probably be one of the best James Bond movies. Have it one of the best story plot in the entire franchise, but all the stuff I mentioned makes the movie very stupid. Man with the Golden Gun, 42%. But the critic gave it 42%. The audience gave it 55%. Okay? So, let's see what's the one. So 38, and 40%. Okay, so um, so this is a little higher than Virtual Kill for Rotten Tomatoes. Um, Now let's see. Let's see um, how much The Man with the Golden Gun made at the box office. Okay, um, it cost 7 million to make. That was the budget, and it made 97.6 million. So roughly, it made 90 million profit because it cost 7 million to make. That was budget, and it made 97.6 million at the box office. Okay, so this is the one that, in my opinion, that I don't watch that much. I do watch it. I think a lot of times. But there are other James Bond movies out there that I think a lot more than that. But every time I watch it, I'm like, okay, this is not that very good a James Bond movie. Okay, so this is coming at number 6. Um, 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 okay. Um, Number 5. I'm gonna go with Moonraker. Now, I actually like this movie a lot, and this is one of those, I would say, in the middle James Bond movie. It got some larger things and a lot of bad things, and every time I watch the James Bond movie, I actually enjoyed it. But this is one of those James Bond movies, like I said, every time I watch it, I enjoy it more and more every time I watch it. Okay? Uh, so, um, Moonraker got 59% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics. The audience gave it 43%. Okay? Um, Now, the reason why I put it at number 5 instead of number 4 and not the other one at number 5 is because um, mainly because the couple like really bad stuff that stick out to me, and also I didn't like what they did with um, one of the iconic Bond villain of all time, John. I didn't like him. I didn't like him turning good. Well, to us, they could have had him go off or have him have an iconic death, like Jaw, get electrocuted. Um, and James Bond drive on land, and people come out of the casket, the bird blinking, stuff like that. People are gonna talk about, and then people talk about the end, pew pew, the laser fight scene. But I actually enjoy this movie. That's what except for those things that I mentioned. Um, um, but um, I like the thing where James Bond is in the water and he had to fight the like big giant snake, and so that was cool. I like that thing. So this is one of those hit or miss James Bond movie for me. And like I said, every time I watch it, I enjoy it more. And uh, I really didn't like what they did with Jar. Um, he one of the iconic James Bond villains of all time. And this is, like I said, another one of those James Bond movies that had a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff in the movie. Okay? Um, so, in number 5. So I still enjoyed it. So in my opinion, Moonraker is a lot better, in my opinion, than A View to a Kill and The Man with the Golden Gun. In my opinion, I think a lot of people that hate on it just because, oh, this is a James Bond movie they made just because Star Wars came out. And the laser pew pew pew. But I think it's really good. And I really like the opening. When James Bond jumped out of the airplane without a parachute. That's another cool thing I like. So, one of those in between James Bond movies I like. Every time I watch it, I enjoy it more. Okay, so number 5, Moonraker. Number 4 for me on my Roger Moore James Bond movie ranking. I'm gonna go with Octopussy. This is a movie that I know a lot of people hate on, but I actually, every time I go back and watch this movie, I actually find myself really, really enjoy. I really enjoy Octopussy, and um, the reason why people hate Octopussy is because a couple of these stupid things I'm gonna mention. Uh, Game Bond, swing from tree to tree, yelling like Tarzan, and dressing up like a clown. When people talk about Octopussy, they just talk about those things. But I do enjoy Octopussy. I like the end train fight thing, him hanging on to the airplane. I like it. Um, so I think that if you take those things out that I mentioned, that both people that when they talk about this movie, bad mouth this movie for those things, if you take those things out, I think most people probably like this movie or give it more credit or enjoy the movie more. Okay? So this movie is just like Moonraker, where it got some good things and few bad things that people just focus on more. They don't focus on the good things that I like. Okay? So Octopussy got 42% of Rotten Tomatoes and 47% from the critic. Okay? Now, and we know that Octopussy came out the same year as Never Say Never Again, the last Sean Connery James Bond movie. And Octopussy came out, I think, um, in June of 1983, and Never Say Never Again came out in the fall of 1983. And Octopussy made 187.5 million. Okay. Um, Okay, so that's number four. Number 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 three. Number three. Number three is Live and Let Die. So Live and Let Die is the first Roger Moore Jane Montgomery, and it's a pretty solid Jane Montgomery. Um, and I know people criticize Chef J.T. Pepper. Hey boy, we got ourselves a brat Russian down here. You know, my 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 brother Billy Bob got the fastest boat in all the territory. Go get him, Billy Bob. Yeah, I like Chef J.T. Pepper. He was good. I like it. I didn't mind him in the movie. Like I said, I thought that he was not necessary and shouldn't have been in the Man with the Golden Gun. But I thought he was okay in Live and Let Die. A secret agent on who died. So I actually like Chef J.T. Pepper. He was funny and I didn't mind. The one character that annoyed me, you know, I'm gonna make my own opinion, my own debate. A lot of people didn't like Chef Pepper in the movie, and a lot of people said that would hurt this movie, and that was their opinion then. But for me, like I said, I didn't mind him in the movie, but there was one character in the movie that every time I watch this movie, I wish that character were not in the movie because that person was annoying and not Chef Pepper. Chef Pepper was funny. I like him in the movie, but um, let me see if I can. I'm trying to find it real quick. Um, in the movie, they had the black girl that pretended to be Mitt Bond, and I thought she was annoying. I didn't like her one bit. Her name was Rhodey. Yeah, that's it, Rhodey. Um, Rhodey in the movie was annoying. I didn't like her. I like that Chip, Davy Pepper more than Rhodey. Rhodey was annoying. Every time I watched her in the movie, she was yelling. Ah! And Rhodey, my, um, I didn't like her in the movie. I like the guy with the metal arm. But this movie was good. The only thing that hurt the movie for me was Rhodey. But other than that, I enjoyed this movie. This is my third favorite uh, Roger Moore game movie. I like the thing with the him running on the back of the crocodile, back, escaping the Now, the crocodile farm, and then the famous thing in the movie is the boat chase. One of my favorite things in the entire Game Bond franchise. And I like the guy with the metal arm. He's a cool villain, though. And Live and Let Die, one of the probably the most iconic Game Bond theme song by Paul McCartney. Good. Like I said, the only thing I have problem with this movie is Rosie. But like that, I'll say it again. I like and I didn't mind Chubby Pepper, but I didn't like Rosie. That's the only thing I have problem with. Live and Let Die. So Live and Let Die come in number 3. So enough about that. Okay. In my personal opinion, my 2 favorite Roger Moore James Bond movies are the next 2 I'm gonna talk about. Okay? So when uh I think of what is, in my opinion, what is the best Roger Moore James Bond movie that he made, these 2 come to my mind that I hadn't mentioned. Okay? But only one of them have to be the best. And where would these fit on my list for 2, number 1? And these 2 I think so many times, and I decided to put For You Eyes Only at number 2. This is the awesome James Bond movie. And in my opinion, one of those underrated James Bond movies. Nobody really talks about this. A lot of people like to talk about Casino Royale, Skyfall, GoldenEye, For Much of a Love, Goldfinger. But this is one that people look over, don't talk about. And if you're one of those people that don't like Roger Moore because all he does is crack jokes while he's playing James Bond, then check this out. It might have a totally different opinion of Roger Moore and James Bond. And when you watch this movie, you might say, well, why couldn't all his other 6 James Bond movies be like 4 Guy Don't? I don't know. If if Roger Moore, his other 6 James Bond movies would turn out to be like 4 Guy Don't, his other 6 ones were like 4 Guy Don't, then he might have been more people might like him. More people might not hate on him, more badmouth him. You still got a lot of Roger Moore James Bond fans out there, but you got some out there that like him because he campy, funny, and crack joke while he's James Bond. And then you got some others that don't like him like that. Don't like him, playing James Bond funny and humor, cracking jokes. They want James Bond to be serious, like Timothy Dalton was, or Daniel Craig. And if you want, and you wait, and some people wait, Roger Moore was James Bond serious, playing James Bond serious, I would say watch For You Eyes Only. He was serious in this movie, kicking a car off the cliff, showing that guy no mercy. That was awesome. Probably the best scene in that movie, in For You Eyes Only. Okay. Um, so many times I debate which one was my favorite James Bond movie and which one was Roger Moore, Dead Alley, and James Bond, in my opinion. This one, that's what I'm going to talk about. And also the theme song is very beautiful. And another James Bond theme song, in my opinion, that I believe is underrated, along with the movie. And The opening is very good. At least the first 5 seconds in the movie is an Easter egg going back all the way back to On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Um, For You Die Darling got 71% from the critic. The audience gave it a 54%. I can tell you, For You Die Darling is one of my favorite James Bond movies. I highly recommend it. Okay? Um, Came out June 24, 1981. Budget was 28 million, and it cost 195.3 million. Okay? So, in my opinion, one of those overlooked, underrated James Bond movies. Okay? So, if you're one of those people, one of those James Bond fans that don't like Roger Moore because he's campy, crack jokes all the time, then check out Before You Die Darling. Okay? Before You Die Darling coming in at number 2. Number 1, my personal favorite, and my opinion, the best Roger Moore James Bond movie, is The Spy Who Loved Me. The Spy Who Loved Me, without a doubt, in my opinion, the best Roger Moore James Bond movie, and one of my favorites. This is probably in my top 3. Sometimes I consider this my favorite. Sometimes I could, you know, this is so awesome that the other day, a couple months ago, I listened to the theme song. I actually paid attention to it, and I made the theme song my ringtone. I fell in love with the theme song, the Spy Who Loved Me theme song, and my favorite James Bond theme song. I love it. Um, from beginning to end, the movie have a great, epic adventure, iconic villain, John, and one of the best James Bond villains, John, and a great, awesome, beautiful, one of the best James Bond girl, Triple X. Triple X. Yeah. Um, okay. Um, so, so how can you talk about, how can any James Bond fan talk about classic or great James Bond movie, not mention The Spy Who Loved Me? Okay, because Spy Who Loved Me, in my opinion, one of the best James Bond movies of all time. Definitely in the top 10. It's a water, and definitely in the top 5 for me. Cause they're like at least 5 James Bond movies that every time I watch them, I just say, cause that's my favorite. Now I watch that one, I'm like, oh no, that's my favorite. So I have a couple, at least 5 that I switch around every once in a while. I consider that my favorite. No, that's my favorite. This is one of them because I love it so much as a James Bond fan, and I love Roger Moore's performance in this movie. And okay, uh, so this is another James Bond movie that I highly recommend to watch. If you're one of those people that just only seen the Daniel Craig movies, I would say go back and watch the old ones. Some of the old ones I would recommend, and one of them would be The Spy Who Loved Me. It's awesome. If you want the old one, that you should watch. Okay? Uh, so, um, Rotten Tomato gave the Five Lummy an 80%, and the audience gave it 76%. Um, it made 185.4 million at the box office. And there you have it. My ranking of Roger Moore Jane Bond movies, all 7 Jane Bond movies. So let me know what's your ranking of all the 7 Roger Moore Jane Bond movies in the comment section below. And reach my channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and thank you for watching. And thanks.